This is my aquarium. I did have to go through and alter it and change it and put both the filters over here and make more of a swimming area for the turtles, which he's enjoying right now. That's Argento. And then the tree and the bonsai tree. And then I made this little area over here for my LED, that way it can light it up. And then this is what I had to make room for, which is the turtle topper. And it's extremely difficult to find. I've had answers or orders canceled on me trying to get a hold of it, and then finally was able to find it. And it's really nice because you can actually view your turtles and they can't see you. That way they're not scared and they won't run away when they're in a basking area and you enter the room, because they can't hear that well, but they can feel vibrations, and they know the vibration of your voice, because I'll be above the tank and I can, you know, just say hello to them. And Cicero will come to the top of the water. Argento is still a little bit skittish. But this is the tank, and I actually did realize that this particular species does like having a darkened area, and I don't know if that's because traditionally they live in brackish water, and there's a huge argument between specialists about whether or not it's better to keep them in fresh or brackish water, which has a saline solution in it. You can actually research it to find the exact numbers for the saline solution. I do add salt to my tank about 2 times a week, just to keep it a little bit higher and make sure that your fish are okay with that, of course. And I do. Mine are okay for marine and fresh. And the diamondback terrapins, if they're bred in captivity, they're bred in fresh water. And some people keep them in brackish water and they thrive, and sometimes they don't. I had to worry about these guys because they were shedding an awful lot, and I kept my eye on it and made sure that it was normal, because all the info online is conflicting. And honestly, if you want a correct answer, talk to other diamondback terrapin owners. Because they'll be able to, you know, give you the information and on what to watch out for, and especially when it's shedding, making sure that it's very clear skin, almost like yours would be after a sunburn. If there's a yellowish tint or it's hard to see through, then it's a fungal infection, and you have to dry dock them and use the Silvadine solution and treat them. And it's important to make sure you're aware of the diseases that your aquatic turtles can get, because you know you don't want any harm to come to them, and so you want to make sure you're doing your best to your ability to take greater care of them. And you will realize that they don't like the turtle topper right off the bat. Some turtles do, some jump right into it. Mine obviously did not, and I was concerned about that for a little while. And then after about a week, because I've had it for about a week now, and they started using it last night, they would get up on the bridge a little bit. And you do have to have a lot of water in here because they give you this really short dock. So the water, and this is a 55-gallon tank, so it does have to be raised. I even raised it past what it says the water level because the turtles wouldn't go near it. So I just made sure. What are you doing, Argento? They really like playing with the bubbles and playing with the filter because all the water crashes down. But the nice thing about having the water level raised is it doesn't cause any frothy foam. It's just the regular bubbles, because if you do have the side filters and you allow it to drop even 5 inches down into the water, it's going to cause a lot of turbulence. You do want to be able to circulate the water, that way the filters can get to it. And I have one that's short and then another one that's long, that way it can actually get both levels of the water. I really wish I could put one over here, but with this giant contraption you can. It takes up about 17 inches onto your tank. It's 12 inches wide and about 15 to 16 tall. It just depends on if you want this item or not. I think it's the best item I've seen on the marketplace, and it's difficult to find, but it's worth every penny. And the turtles love a shadowy area. They just do. And you don't want to overlight it. You want to be able to give them what they would have in their normal ecosystem, which they're going to have shaded areas where they can go and hide from predators. You know, you want to be able to have a well-lit area, that way they can get the UVB rays from the bulb themselves. And don't worry, they will get the adequate amount of UVB rays. They swim over there and then they go back over into the shaded area. And I'm trying to see, oh, there's my eel. He's poking his head out, Dietrich. And then my two plecos are running around somewhere. There's Cicero. Just running around, having fun. But just wanted to let you guys know the changes that I made to my tank and some of the main things to look out for, because I was concerned about the shedding and now they're completely fine. Behavior is very important, and you do want to watch them. That way you do know what is okay for them and what is not. Thank you for your time, and have a good day, and enjoy your turtles, and most of all, take really good care of them. Have a good day. Bye-bye.